Hey everyone, it's Cropped here again, and here's another cool video, and we're going to take on the beast that is Tyrannomon now. Now, before we start, as you can see my stats are now quite high, and we have the Megaton Punch. I finally want that move, which does a lot more damage than Metal Sprinter, so it should not be a hard battle for us. Plus there is an odd chance we could learn Tremor from Tyrannomon, which would be pretty nice really, wouldn't it? So let's go and see what he has to say then. In the ancient Dino region. So if we had moved forward before when we came here, we would have been able to strife, because if you move to about here, Tyrannomon comes along. And he kind of accuses you of some stuff and then challenges you to an epic duel of dinosaur versus robot. Unfortunately for Tyrannomon, I'm an ultimate level Digimon. So two Megaton punches collide and mine did a lot more, except he managed to get the stun off. So I'm going to do some defensive movements now because I want him to use Tremor a little bit. Because that would be handy. So there's the War Cry, he's got the Megaton Punch, and I believe his other move is Tremor, but it might also be Red Inferno actually. Well, I'll tell you if I see it. More Megaton Punches, which as you can see do quite a bit of damage, and even do damage if you use rocks. Oh no, his other move is Buster Dive, he doesn't have the Tremor. So that was Buster Dive there. Now that I've been hit by it, Megaton Punch to interrupt it, and basically I can pick him apart with this move. Able to do almost more damage than he is, basically. It was a pretty good dodge, Tyrannomon, from behind. He gets the stun again. That's happens when you verse the computer, my friends. They always get the stuns. So yeah, coming here with a weakened Digimon after going through the immediate forest and having to face something like Tyrannomon is not an easy task. Bounce off each other again, no worries. It's time to finish this with the Spiral Sword. Now we will be able to witness the awesome power 1097 from Spiral Sword, and that'll be the end of Tyrannomon. Some money. And unfortunately we didn't get the Buster Dive, but that's okay. There are other places to get that move. So the ancient Dino region has two spots, obviously, as you just explained. One where everything's time is slow, and that's cool for anyone, but one where time is really fast too, and you really shouldn't take your Digimon there unless you have a young Digimon. So he didn't join the city straight away. Grab his little HP chip that he decided to leave behind. This is a great place to train. A lot of dinosaur Digimon, Vermiliamon hang around here. It's one of the few places you can get some of the really high-powered fire moves. But as I can't learn them, it's not really that much of an interest to me. I more want to move on to see what happens to be up this way. Mushroom? I like to gamble. Here's pay 200 bits for meat. Last one. Oh, what a rip-off that machine is. Don't use that machine, people, if you're watching this. It's not good for you. A Sabredramon's over there. I'm on a Chromon over there. I believe these guys want to chat with us. talking about Friesland, which is the location of basically the money glitch, and I'm on a Chromon. That Monochromon won't join you, only the one from the shop will. Which I still haven't gotten. I tried again a couple of times, but I got real close but didn't quite make it. I now know the number is 3,200 bits profit is what you have to make. Ah, Timon's hanging around here. So I would do this, but with someone like Andromon, I suppose I am young enough to do it, but it is a bit of a risk. So, but you've got to do it in order to get Tyrannomon to join the city, unfortunately. So that's basically the ancient Dino region. We'll come back here a little bit later on when I have a new champion and he's young and strong. And basically we'll go from there. Hopefully a fire champion as well, so we can learn a few moves from this area. But for now we're going to probably head back towards the Grand Canyon and hopefully work our way... Oh! Biomon wants to fight me, as well as a... Vermiliamon, sorry I should say. As well as a Tyrannonmon. So at this point, we're examining their HP. Gonna go with the run. The reason I'm really running here is that I could probably win that battle, but it's more to do with the fact that I want to go and recruit Birdramon to the city. And in order to do that, I need to Oh. How annoying is that? In order to do that, I need to be at a bit more strength than what I'm at, actually. And mostly because I don't really want to waste my MP or recovery items, so... Also, you guys will probably notice that my Andromon has pretty high happiness and discipline, or at least he did before we ran from those battles, because that made him upset and also lowered his discipline. That's because basically he has no care mistakes on him, as I've been looking after him, and that's a really big point. The better you look after your Digimon, the higher their happiness will be, the longer they'll live, and the discipline, with increased discipline, they'll get more out of training, they'll just be better all round. For a lot of different reasons and a lot of different things. So really, it actually makes raising Digimon with low care mistakes almost easier, because if you take care of the Digimon, then it doesn't get unhappy while fighting and stuff. So I'm just resting up to gain a bit of HP back. I'll probably just do that one actually, and I'll make my way out towards... everything's gotta be difficult with this Digimon. Out towards the Grand Canyon and hopefully take on Birdramon, who shouldn't be too much of a problem. And when we beat him, it'll give us access to a few cool things, as well as once we can go to Friesland, which is also out that way, we'll be able to do this cool little money trick, which I'll show you guys, of course, which will basically lead to having pretty much infinite money. It's a great trick with the J-Mojimon. They or not the J-Mojimon, these Mojimon who like to trade items. You very easily just trade them just random medium recovery, which you buy for 500 bits, and they give you a speed disc which you can sell back for 2,000. So it's a really good way to make some money, especially once you get access to that, then you don't really have money woes anymore. There is a glitch in it, however. It does trap you a little bit, and I'll explain it and show it to you all when we get there. So, the Grand Canyon, the easiest way to do that is to go up here. Off to this way. Got Tyrannomon there. Those Tyrannomon, even though they don't have legs, do have dynamite kick, which is kind of nice if you ever want to learn that move. And so overall, this is the 8th installment of this little series as well. I should probably mention that while I'm running around, changing screens and stuff. And I feel like it's going well. I've had some good feedback so far from people here and there. People saying they're enjoying it. They like just sitting and watching and chilling out to it. And I'm glad to hear all that sort of stuff as well. Keep the comments coming, all that kind of thing, because it is always very helpful for me. So I can make sure that I'm providing you guys with stuff that you guys want to see. So might wrap this one up here, this installment anyways, and I will basically continue on in the next installment. I'm basically just cutting the video in half, so that way I can guarantee the Birdramon battle will be in there and it won't be so long. So rate, comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought, and yeah, until next time, see yous.